I can't complain. This past week we was able to, or I was able to get a little coverage, and what we want to do is actually jump into it, discussing um, Gat, or who we know as Gat or Coach G, what they call it, Cristo Ray. I was able to see those boys play, and they actually was playing versus a team that he had a teammate, college teammate. One of his groomsmen in his wedding was actually the head coach of, came all the way from Florida. And I mean, this game went down to the wire, but I don't want to get into it too much because we got coverage to go over. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, before we jump into it too quickly, Joe, I want to ask you, I know you're going to play against a lot of friends or teammates, even family members. What is it like when you battling or you competing on the highest level versus people that you've known your whole life?
Well, you got to start off with the fact that you've known those guys or that guy, maybe even it's a girl when you're talking about coaching what type of high level of basketball or even football or even competing on the football field. One thing about it, Vaughn, you know for a fact that you're going to have to play your best game. It's going to come down to four quarters. It's going to be the little things, whether it's turnovers, whether it's substitutions, whether it's hopefully nobody get injured, but you do know that that person you're competing against, they know the game. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
love about it. They know the game. They know your ins and outs. They know what you like to do, and it's all about. I might not talk to you before the week of. I might talk to you right before the game and just talk about the family. Hey, how are your kids? How's mom and dad? Is everybody healthy? But goodness, man, when you get on that basketball court or that football field, there's nothing but who's gonna win. And then I've had the tendency when I played against my old friends or relatives, we all got into physical altercation. We know we
Ah,
weren't going to fight each other, but for some reason, especially in the basketball court in high school, we started pushing and shoving. And soon after the game or the next day, our mom or dad or aunt and uncle, what you guys were doing, man? Y'all act like y'all were in the backyard getting ready to fight to where we have to, break y'all up or things like that. But intense game. And what I would say about that too, Vaughn, the week of practice, if you're coaching a game like our coach G and his teammate was coaching, your players are going to get fired up too because they see the intensity, they hear the intensity in your voice, and they know something is different about that particular ball game. So that makes it even more competitive.
yeah, absolutely. So getting into it, this is Coach Ty with Coach McCants down in Pine Forest. And I believe last year they actually won their district championship. As you can see, this first photo is when they was playing at Spring Hill College in Alabama. Uh, the first photo actually it said a lot. Coach Gatson actually posted this, and it shows this picture means a lot to me. My hooping goals and dreams was cut short, but it opened a window for me to step into a role of coach. Sometimes blessings are disguised as misfortune. I feel like one thing in regards to Coach G is he got a sense of maturity about himself, a level head on his shoulder, and he certainly is a great leader. I've been watching him from when he was teaching kids or working with kids that was in somewhat of a group home to now where he had a team that wasn't so good to now they winning region championships, and just seeing the level of talent that he's producing and that he's actually working with, and he's helping them reach their full potential. I'm super excited for Cristo Ray. But I want to go ahead and get into